everyone. I figured I would do a late July garden tour out here. Everything has just exploded and it's amazing. So I still have some beets down there that we're picking and eating. Onions are still growing, and of course the weeds are also growing. There's so many tomatoes. This is amazing. All these cherry tomatoes and the peppers right along in that row. All these different cherry tomatoes over here. Look at how beautiful those are. Oh, I'm so excited. And then beans. Just beans and beans and beans for days. It's awesome. And over here, there's still some collards and kale, Swiss chard, some lettuce that's kind of finishing up here. I just harvested the garlic, so now there's just morning glories taking over. There's some strawberries in here. I found this one was on clearance at Walmart. Hey, check clearance at Walmart for plants and for strawberries and stuff, because you can plant them this year and they'll come back next year, and it's just such a good deal. So there's some tiny itty bitty strawberries there. I harvested one row already of potatoes because the price of potatoes in the store right now are kind of crazy, and I was like, I'm just gonna go out to the garden. That row did not do very well for yield. It's probably still kind of early, but also it's up against the fence there, and before my husband mowed back there, there was just a lot of blackberry canes, and I think they were taking up a lot of that nutrients. So, and these peas, we didn't get a whole lot harvested. The kids were out and they just kind of munched on them, and that was fine. But it got so hot so fast that the peas just didn't do very well. So, the same thing's kind of going on over here with this corn up against the fence versus this corn right here. Still pretty short, but we'll have corn eventually. There's squash through here, and I'm going to come through with the little lawnmower and weed whipper and really build up around them and kind of mow all this grass down. But over here, this has just been awesome. The pumpkins have just taken over everything. And I think I counted, there's at least 5 or 6 pumpkins in here. So we will have pumpkins. Over here, there's cucumbers, zucchini, and yellow squash over there. Just some pretty zinnias right here. Lots of different herbs. We've already taken a bunch of the dill and basil and sage and thyme into the house. There's some cabbage over there, and all the kids' garden boxes are just full of weeds, but that's okay. And over here there's one honeydew melon, and then in here there's some cantaloupe and watermelon. That, again, I have to come over here with the weed whipper and kind of take care of some of this. And then maybe I shared this in the last video, maybe I didn't. These were all supposed to be cantaloupe, and I planted them early inside, and I started them from seed and brought them out here and even labeled them as cantaloupe, and they're not cantaloupe. So I have lots and lots of cucumbers, and I'm not sure what happened because I didn't start any cucumbers inside. So whatever happened there must have been a goof from the factory or something. Lily has a lot of different kinds of tomatoes in her garden too, and they seem to be growing even though there's so many weeds in there. And this one is amazing. Look at that. They're just supposed to be like a Roma type. The Salvatore Select, I think is what these are, but they're huge. It's so cool. So these are doing good. I pulled all the carrots and all the peas are done. And now I'm just waiting on these parsnips. I need to thin them out a little bit more. The broccoli is doing fantastic. We've already gotten most of the big ones off. So now I'm just kind of letting the smaller ones grow. I should probably take this one. It's gonna start seeding out. And then just picking the ones on the sides. Look at the little Brussels sprouts. And then these cabbage should be done really soon. About that big. It's looking good. And then these tomatoes over here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, here's one last view of everything. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.